you guys? Welcome back once again to The Horror with your host, Jenna, as always, for part 5 of my movie collection. Thank you for kind of staying with me, guys. I'm going to really kind of see how many of these I can get through today, so bear with me. So let's get right back into it with Joe Dirt. And sorry I did not change positions. I was actually kind of set up a different location in my room. We got Juno here. And I realized that this is kind of, unfortunately, like the best place, the best lighting and everything to do this. Plus, it's a little convenient, just fan. We have Jurassic Park Trilogy on Blu-ray. So, yeah, unfortunately, we're just going to have to kind of, like, stay put here. So, sorry, bear with me. Next up, we have Just Desserts, the documentary on the first Creep Show movie. Very good documentary. You guys can tell, like, I like my documentaries. Next up is Kids. I have to say, this movie, now that I'm more of an adult and everything, it's very hard for me to kind of, like, watch this movie just because it's, like, very tough subject matter for me. Just saying. Up next, we have Killer Clowns from Outer Space on Blu-ray. One of my favorites, as you guys know. Next one up, I think I got from someone, because this is actually, this is not a Region A copy of this movie. It's actually whatever region, I believe Germany is. But I'm keeping it just because it's a nice piece, nice collection, or piece to have for my collection. Killer Clowns in Outer Space. This is a Blu-ray copy, I believe, and it's in one of the steel books, so it's got some like nice little things in there and everything. So yeah. Next up, we have Knucklebones, Road and Bones. This was number 4 in our horror pack limited editions. Next up, we have Krampus, which I've yet to watch. I've had it for a few months now. Next up, we have La Bamba, a story about Richie Valens, aka Richie Valenzuela. Up next, we have The Labyrinth on DVD. Next up, Blu-ray copy of The Labyrinth, one of the kind of like book type ones. Now, I do actually have a third Blu-ray copy that of this movie that I received. I actually won from Richard over at Ugly Red Source of All Evil. Unfortunately, I do not have it with me in my possession right now because I lent it to one of the girls at work a while ago, and she has not watched it yet. So that is the only reason why I do not have that copy with me right now. But I do have a third copy of that movie from Richard, so thank you, Richard, for that. I never, ever gave you that shout out when I received it. Next up, Lady in White on Blu-ray. I really highly recommend this movie. I know I kind of mentioned that before when I was unboxing that. But anyway, up next we have The Last Exorcism. This is the DVD copy. Up next on Blu-ray, The Last Exorcism Part 2. Up next, we have Late Night Double Feature. This was our third limited edition Blu-ray from our wonderful friends over at Horror Pack. Next up, we have Legend with Tom Cruise, Tim Curry as the Darkness, and the chick from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Mia Sara, that's her name. Alright, so continuing on, Legend of Billie Jean on Blu-ray. If you guys have not seen this movie, oh my god, it's a good little, like, girl power movie. I feel like one of the early girl power movies. Fair is fair, man. I'm not going to chop off all my hair, though. Again, just saying. Up next, we have Legion of the Dead from Horror Pack. Up next, we have our Leprechaun movies. Coming right up next, Less Than Zero. Up next, we have Lights Out on Blu-ray. I thought this movie was okay. A couple of, like, moments where I was like, a little cheesy, but whatevs. Up next, we have The Little Mermaid. And this has always been my favorite Disney movie. I'm not big into Disney movies, but I like that one. Next up, we have Little Miss Sunshine. Coming right up next, Little Shop of Horrors on the little like booklets type, just like our Labyrinths Blu-ray. Up next, we have Lords of Dogtown, about the 70s skateboarding movement and everything, and like how the group guys really kind of like revolutionized skateboarding and everything. Terrific film, great soundtrack. Another one we have is The Lost Boys, one of the few vampire movies that I really, really enjoy. Nothing against vampire movies. You guys just know that I'm not the biggest fan in the vampire genre. But no worries, no worries. I'm not going to knock it. Next up, Mama on Blu-ray. Next up, we have May, starring Angela Bettis, Anna Faris, and Jeremy Sisto. This is a fun, quirky one. Got a little bit of humor in it, a little offbeat humor, so I think quite a few of you out there would enjoy that if you haven't seen it. Next one up, Mean Girls. I know. This has good lines. I'm just saying. Anyways, next up, Men in Black 2, or Men in Black 2. Men in Black. Now, Men in Black 2. Coming right up, Men in Black 3. We've got Midnight Horror Zombies, 10 films, all zombie related, or themed, I should say. Next up, Minutes Past Midnight. This is one of our Horror Pack limited editions, number 7 there, as you can see. Trudging on through, we've got Mr. Holland's Opus, nice moving little movie about a music teacher. Those always kind of get me. Next up, we have Mold from Horror Pack. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Next up, we have Monsters, starring Christina Ricci and Charlize Theron. That is a really good movie. That is. Up next, one of my personal favorites, The Monster Squad. Love this movie. Whoa, Wolfman's got nards. Always gotta go with that line. Up next, we have Mother from our Horror Pack. I've yet to still watch that. Whatevs. Next up, another Horror Pack movie is The Mothman Prophecies. Up next, another Horror Pack movie, Motivational Growth. Sorry, I couldn't remember if this was one of those limited edition ones. Motivational Growth. That's a kooky little one. I like that one. Up next, we have season 1 of The Munsters. Up next, we have a very The Munsters Scary Little Christmas. Up next, another one of my personal favorites, Muppets Take Manhattan. I always love this Muppets movie. I do. Up next, we have another one of my personal favorites, similar to Clue, but this came out about 10 years before Clue. Much better than Clue. But that is Murdered by Death with Peter Falk. Love this movie. You've never seen this movie, watch this movie. I need to do a review on this movie. I really do. Anyway, up next we have My Bloody Valentine, the original. Coming right up next, Napoleon Dynamite. Gosh. Up next, we have our double feature of The Never-Ending Story and Never-Ending Story 2. Up next, we have our Never Sleep Again documentary on the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. Very good movie. Go check it out. Up next, we have Night of the Comet. I just watched this like a week or two ago. I really enjoyed this one. I did. Up next, we have one of my personal favorites, another one of my personal favorites, Night of the Creeps with Mr. Tom Atkins. Up next, we have Night of the Demons. Up next, we have the original Night of the Living Dead. Last pile for this video, we have the crappy remake of Nightmare on Elm Street. We have the animated series, The Oblongs. Check this series out. Quirky little animated series. It was only on for 1 season. Great series, though. Next up, we have Oculus, which kind of was of a movie. Really was. Next up, we have Open Window. Followed by The Order, which we just received from Horror Pack. Another Horror Pack movie, Orlok the Vampire. Next up, we have Orphan. Then followed by The Orphanage. Coming right on up, the Ouija movie. Ouija, so get ready for some Ouija movies. Ouija Origin of Evil. Ouija Experiment 2, The Resurrection. Yes, The Resurrection. Ouija 3, The Charlie Challenge. Up next, we have Out of the Dark from Horror Pack. Another Horror Pack movie, Outpost, the sequel. Next up, The Outsiders. Followed by Overboard. Coming right up, Paranormal Activity. Paranormal Activity 2. And finally, Paranormal Activity 3. So that is video number 5. So thanks, you guys. I'll see you back in a couple of minutes. I will.